Hello and welcome to a special edition of Targets in Focus, where I will be talking about commodity currencies with Daniel Ferring, author of Fascination Forex and professional currency trader. Mr. Ferring, thank you for joining me. Firstly, before we go on to discuss currency pairs, would you tell me about your book Fascination Forex and its themes?
The idea was, in general, to bring out a book for the experienced trader and for the unexperienced trader, just to say for the starter who wants to get into the market, because it was at this time when the book came out, it was really rare to find a good book which was written in not from theory, more from the praxis, and so it gives, I would say, for everybody a good help, and I think more or less there's good items in there for everybody.
Let's go on to discuss commodity currencies, the recent pressures on which have been driven by losses in cross-trading against the euro. Would you say this has stabilised now, and what are your short, mid and long-term predictions for the dollar CAD?
We had in the last couple of weeks, we had a tremendous run into the euro, and I think we are overdone now in the moment for the time being, and we are moving backwards a little bit. Otherwise, the European Central Bank has to interfere. I think this will start at a market at 138 against euro against the dollar, and so I think we are stabilized now on this level, and we see lower prices in the following week. So I think we are all right in the moment, but I wouldn't be too bullish on the long term. So I think the euro dollar itself feels very well on a level between 130 and 134. Coming to US dollar loonie, or the CAD, how you said before, the US dollar CAD feels very well, or the market feels very well, if this currency pair is more or less moving around the parity, and in the moment we have got this level, so there's not too much action in it. For the short-term view, I clearly have to say we see lower prices, so we will test the 0.99 level, maybe a little bit lower, but for the long-term being, maybe we have to count on a level on 0.97, maybe around this. So I'm not too bullish for this currency pair. We will have a little bit a short track on the lower side in south direction.
Weaker than expected Chinese manufacturing data sent the Australian dollar lower in Asia trade last week. What are your short, mid and long-term predictions for the Aussie dollar?
That's correct. Australia sticks way close together with China, so it's not easy to say. Let's say in the short-term view, I would recommend not to be on the long side. We have a trading range for Australian dollar against the US dollar of 105 to 101 in the moment, and this will last on for the next couple of weeks, maybe months, and so in the moment we are in a correction on the downside, and I expect let's say prices about 103.5, maybe even lower at 101.61. This is the lowest level. Shouldn't go below this level, otherwise we see much more lower prices, but I would say we stay in this trading range about 101 and 105, and this is my prospect for this currency pair.
Mr. Ferring, can you tell me about Forex trading in Germany? How popular is it currently?
Yeah, the German mentality is quite different to the other mentalities. The Germans are much more conservative, and so they are, let's say, that they like more the long-term view in stocks, and so the development of the last couple of years was quite amazing, because the numbers of traders that picked up, obviously, and like it was in different countries as well. But in 2012 it consolidated a little bit, but this is a phenomenon we especially have in Germany. If the stock markets are going very well, then the interest in currency trading is not so big anymore. But I think this consolidation was quite normal, because some unexperienced people left the market, and so the the good community stayed in there, and so I think we will pick up again in 2013 and 2014 again. It gets more and more popular, and this market offers so many possibilities, so it's worth to be interested in it.
Lastly, Mr. Ferring, you recommend Dukascopy for trading in your book. What made you recommend Dukascopy to work with?
I mean, Dukascopy is an excellent broker, is a reliable broker, and Dukascopy offers everything what an experienced or even unexperienced trader needs to have for a reasonable trading. And so there are so many things to mention what is worth to use Dukascopy. For example, it's the time of the trading confirmation, for example. This is really a good proof where you can see the quality of a broker if you get the traded confirmation or the trading confirmation immediately. So this is one sign for the quality. Other things is you have got perfect tools for to observe the markets. The trading platform is excellent, and there are many reasons. And the most people are looking always on the spread. If the spread is narrow, then it is that it's a sign of a good quality. I think with Dukascopy you have got everything in common or in combination, and so I would say it's worth to mention it even in a book.
Thank you, Mr. Ferring, for sharing your expertise with us today. Thomas Taplin will be back on Wednesday for another edition of Targets in Focus. Take care.